Hi, I'm Jan from Reebok CrossFit Thames.
And I'm Amy Thorstadter from Reebok CrossFit Reykjavik.
We're going to have a look at some ideas on how to mobilize your hip and the back of your thigh for the deadlifts. First thing we're going to do is we're going to set up a band. This would be a green or a purple band, just slightly lower than your hip height. Okay? And it's going to jump on in. She's going to put the band in the front of her hip. She's going to walk forward to get some tension on the band, and then she's going to lean forward to touch the ground. From that position, she can bend her knee and re-extend it. If you get any symptoms as tingling or anything like down your leg in here, you need to stop this. This is not going to be a good mob for you. Okay? And it can also vary as she's in here. She can bring her hands maybe a little bit to one side or the other side and repeat the same thing. To again try to find where she has some tension on the back of the thigh or the hip. After she's done that, she can just come up and just do a few deadlifts or just a few hip hinges from that position, really focusing on pushing her butt back, and the band is going to help her to feel the correct position for her deadlifts. Good. And step out. The next thing we're going to have a look at is a little 3D mode for the hamstring. So go ahead, same side leg, and it's going to bring the heel on the box, toe is pointing upwards, so she's mimicking that deadlift stance. From there, Annie's going to push her butt backwards and go back and forth. She can do this a few times. She can also vary the direction, so she could again go into stretch and push her hip side to side, or she could rotate. She can also just turn this foot out and now do the similar thing. So for example, if she goes sideways now, she's going to feel a very different stretch than she did before. And if she brings this toe in, same thing. Now when you bring the toe in, this is kind of high neural tension position, so you might want to be careful that you're not getting any symptoms down your calf that don't feel normal. Okay, so that's the next one. The last one we're going to do is with the lacrosse ball, and then she's just going to sit on the box. It's a nice when you get sit down. And she's got two positions where she's going to primarily work on. One is in the middle of the muscle belly, in the middle of the outside inside. As you can see, she found something. And Annie's just going to keep her back nice and straight. She's going to lean forward just a little bit. And now she's going to extend that knee slowly. If she feels that she's not getting enough of a tension in there, she can always place her hands over her knee and lean into it. The other option she has is to bring the knee slightly straight and now just roll with her hands, roll her thigh over the ball. The other position where Annie can bring the ball is just at the attachment of the hamstring, so just in front of the sitting bones. Same thing, she's going to keep her back nice and flat, and now she can extend that knee. Or she can just roll from side to side, kind of just shifting her hips from one side to the other. Just rolling over the ball slightly. Okay, so a couple ideas, working with the band, working with the position, working a little bit of 3D stretching, and then do some sliding surface work with the ball.